Okay, so we decided to hello. We decided to look a little bit of the best from the season Team League 65, and I found three games that I immediately thought were worth 5 stars in my category. So we decided to look a little bit of them. So with me here is Han.
Hi.
So maybe this we have 30 move game, 33 move game, and 82 move game. So maybe start with the 30 move game.
Okay. D4, yes. Can transpose into a Danish, a Goering, or a Scottish Gambit. Scotch Gambit?
Yeah. After takes knight f3, it could also transpose to some Scots game, I guess.
Yes.
But
now the third move is important.
But kurumin is not having anything of the sort.
Okay, C3. A bold move against a strong opponent.
Yeah.
Because the variation after d takes c3, bishop c4, c takes b2, bishop b2, d5, bishop takes d5, knight f6, bishop takes f7, check, queen takes king takes f7, queen takes d8, bishop b4, check, leads to equality.
So shall we look at that one then?
Yes.
It started with the d takes c3.
Okay.
And what was your line? Bishop c4.
Bishop c4. This is the Danish gambit.
Okay. And
c takes b2.
But if I remember correctly, he didn't take the b4.
Okay, she should have taken that.
But let's look at it. Okay.
Yes, the theory says. Okay, this is just a theory, and
yeah.
This is not if played perfectly by both sides after bishop takes b2, knight f6. Oh no knight f6, sorry, d5. The defensive principles here is to give back material to defuse the attack. So after bishop takes d5, knight f6, bishop takes f7 check, king takes, queen takes d8, and now 5-star move, bishop b4 check, discovered attack on the queen, queen d2, bishop takes, knight takes. This is no more no less than equality. But I know that this is the old line, and perhaps there are some lines for black that should promise better.
Yeah.
But this is the old line to equalize on this gambit.
Yeah, you read it out quite quickly, so I'm impressed.
This is just by heart. You know, there are some guys who memorize the number for P, and I memorize some silly things about chess.
But I was referring to the speed. You know, you might make some kind of Scatman John hit over the Team League, or DJ Bobo kind of like sexy appeal among chess players.
Yes, I am not the Dr. Dre of chess. No, the Eminem. So d6, he declined to take the second pawn and the third pawn, and now yes, queen b3 is really in the spirit of some Evans gambit.
Boom! Like
yes.
I like to say it.
Oh yes. You can, but now, what is the correct defense here? Knight h6 is obviously not good. Queen e7, queen f6, Knight f6, bishop takes f7, baboom, and mate in, the mate next. No, no mate.
We don't like that one.
No, but there we can just take the pawn with the knight. Knight takes c3, protecting all. And
We're liking this king has no piece.
yes, and the bishop f8 is a little bit cramped, and we have the attack for no pawns down.
Yeah, and the black king
So white is technically superior here.
Yep.
Knight h6 is also a blunder because bishop takes h6. That's trivial, but we must mention it. No, knight h6. And bishop takes h6. That's trivial, but and bishop takes f7. Same thing as before.
Yeah.
So black is forced to commit his queen very early in the opening.
So which square do you like best?
Perhaps e7, because after knight f6 we can have kind of pressure on the e4 pawn.
Okay.
I don't know. Queen f6, but that removes one of the best squares
For the knight.
Yes, you can either remove a square for the bishop or a square for the knight, or play queen d7. But this seems to be rather artificial. But perhaps it is the best move. I don't know.
Okay.
But there are just 3 queen moves: d7, e7, and f6. In my humble opinion, queen e7, okay, quite logical. Now, the quest move quiz. Knight takes c3? Yes, okay. And now, if knight f6, we have bishop g5. c6. Yes, the comment for herrahuu, I don't know this guy, is really sensible, because 2 pieces advantage for a pawn, or 3 pieces advantage for the development in exchange of a pawn.
It's a pretty serious one.
It's a compensation. It's a fair compensation. Yes.
The c6 idea is d5, is it?
Obviously, and remove the square d5 for the knight. Because, for example, if you rewind 1/2 move, instead of c6, if knight f6, if knight f6 here, we have bishop g5, and c6 is mandatory here, because knight d5 could be crushing, and now. Knight f3, and a very pleasant game for white.
Yeah. When I looked at this game and chose it as my favorite for this season, was one reason was that I kind of thought that maybe you would like this one, because this is about dynamism and initiative. Initiative.
This reminds me pretty much of the very famous game published in every primer chess manual, Morphy versus Amateur in Paris. C6. C6 is not that good. 92. Why not? But now what after d5? Ah yes, there 92 is unpinning the e4 pawn, and if d5 we can simply take. Okay.
Knight f3 would have been a little bit more aggressive.
Yes, but d5 and the e4 pawn is pinned.
Uh-huh.
And we can lose a tempo.
So we kind of get little development, maybe not so great knight, but we get to castling rights and cover for the king.
And we can jump to d4 f5 if needed, or knight f4 to blockade the d5 ID later. This knight on e2 is not that bad placed. And okay, knight f6. Now the threat on the e4 pawn are serious, and perhaps either castling. Castling is good, in fact, or if you want to play prudently, knight g3. But we have sacrificed a pawn, so castles is perhaps the best move.
Kaboom.
Thank you, kurumin. Okay, and now let's see the comments. Yes, knight takes e4 is too much. This is only a trade of the e4 pawn versus the f7 pawn. Black will lose the castling rights and the pawn shelter on the king side. Okay, and bishop g5 is coming.
Okay, so g6 to get the development going for somehow.
Yep, perhaps knight d7 was a more sensible move, because you want to kick off the queen on the diagonal a2 f7, and the next move of black will be knight c5, hitting the e4 pawn and attacking the b3 queen.
Yeah.
And the other ID is knight b6, and threatening knight takes c4, queen takes c4, bishop e6.
Knight b6, bishop.
Knight takes, queen takes, bishop e6. That's ID. And you are fully developed, and even make castling queenside.
Oh, this one.
Yes. And white must prove he has something for the pawn.
Yeah. This is 2000 plus game, so pawn is a pawn.
Yes, and as Seiwa likes to say in Saint Chess Club, I love taking pawns.
Okay, so g6.
G6. And now, is bishop g5 coming, or perhaps more aggressive option with perhaps even f4? F4. What does it do? F4 now. Is it completely crazy? F4?
Oh, pawn f4.
Yes. Is it completely gaga?
Goo-goo.
Because now, if bishop g7, logical move, then e5, and the position is ripped open. But after f4, knight bt7 once again, and we can push e5 anyway. I don't know. So bishop g5 is a candidate move here. f4 is a candidate move too. Please note that that g6 is removing the intrusion square f5 for an eventual knight.
So, yeah, so this, you are talking about this square, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, did you see this game? If I remember
No.
correctly, he played f4.
Yeah, okay. I didn't see it, but I'm an attacking player too, and these kinds of options are common for attacking players.
Yeah.
A pawn is a pawn is a pawn is a pawn. And e5 will give, if the knight f6 retreats, an excellent square for the knight on e4. And if he doesn't retreat and black captures on e5 once, then the f5 will open. And we have already two pieces on f7, and the third with the queen is coming, yes.
And bishop b6.
Bishop e6, that's interesting. Perhaps this is good, perhaps not, because after, say, okay, bishop e6. Now, if bishop takes, you can't take back with the queen, because queen takes b7.
Yeah, that was mentioned there, yeah, on the comments.
And if f takes, bishop takes, f takes, we have perhaps the ugly move for black, e5. No. White will play e5, but it is ugly for black, because even after you can take the pawn, takes, queen c5 check, king h1. Queen takes e5.
What happens if...
Knight on that g4, knight e4 is covering all the critical squares and attacking the queen.
Okay. So,
queen takes.
e5 is dead.
Yes, and I suppose that bishop f4 does the trick. But let's go back to your variation with knight g4 immediately. Knight g4. Perhaps I dismissed this variation too quickly. Because after queen takes e5, we have a mate threat on h2.
And we are threatening
the knight. So it's a matter of taste. Perhaps the other knight, the knight on e2, on g3, all is covered, and bishop f4 is coming. And black hasn't castled yet. Okay, we are 2 pawns down, but I think the position is pretty good for white. Bishop f4 or bishop g5,
yeah.
Or h3 and knight f6 check, whatever. You choose the flavor.
Okay.
Perhaps e5 here. Perhaps e5 here is the best move.
Yeah,
but,
it looks quite energetic. So.
That's not the least to say. But is it efficient? I don't know. Perhaps white must achieve his development before doing anything concrete on the center. But the king, the black king is in the center, sitting like a duck.
Here, after e5, someone mentioned that there's knight d4.
Knight d5 or knight d5. Knight d4 is
maybe he. I don't know.
After f takes, knight d4. f takes, and knight d4 instead of e5. Knight d4. Pressuring e6. Knight d... No. Bishop e6, takes, knight d4.
Yeah. Yeah. So bishop e6 maybe is not best move here.
Yes, but b5 is a very provocative move. And perhaps... now, is the... No, the sack on f7 is not good. The sack on b5 is dubious, but could give excellent practical chances.
Yeah, the thing is that we have the initiative, so somehow it feels wrong to give it away by giving squares instead of taking them. So somehow intuitively, like the sack seems the correct way to go.
Yes, knight takes b5, c takes... Ah, that's the game! Wowzers! I didn't know that! Frankly, but we must definitely analyze Morphy versus Amateur then, because that's pretty much the same themes. And now bishop takes b5 is okay. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes.
So we have 6 pawns. He has 5 pawns. They are scattered. We have
but one figure left for white. One piece left. So the attack must succeed, or you will lose the end game.
Yep. Yeah. So he has 2 pieces for...
No, 1 pieces for the 1 pieces and 1 pawn. 1 pieces versus 1 pawn.
Yeah.
It's kind of revolución o muerte.
So it's better be good, but what seems like it kind of seems active. Those pieces, they maybe not in perfect harmony, but
yes, but at least they are developed.
yeah.
And after okay, black is for choices for the for his next move, but I think he has played bishop d7, attacking the bishop. Ah, knight bd7, rather passive. Bishop d7 could be better. Because you threaten to take the b5 bishop when you are ahead of material exchange pieces, and this is the only attacking attacking piece of white here. But the problem is, after knight bd7 we have perhaps e5 that is strong. I don't know if this is the move played in the game. I didn't say the game, I repeat, but this is a more natural move after knight bd7 e5. Trying to break open the line to crash through the center before the black king has castle. Because knight bd7 doesn't threaten anything. And white must play for the initiative. And black must steal the initiative from white's hand.
So this...
Ladies and gentlemen, the drum roll, is e5 played or not? Yes! Kurumin, I officially say I love you. Okay.
Okay, so this is releasing potential in the position. So you can't just take the pawn, can you?
I don't know, but if you don't, then white has some chances in open the e5.
So now when we take back with the pawn, he cannot take with the queen, Yes, he can.
Yes, he can, but you have tempo gain on the queen with some moves like
Bishop f4.
bishop f4. Yes, because if you do nothing, the white's threat is bishop c5 check. Black threat is bishop c5 check and castle.
Hey, I found a new arrow color by accident.
Yes, there are three arrow colors: green, yellow, and red.
Yeah.
So this is the mace, bishop c5 check, following by castles. And now you must be very quick as white. I don't know if here white has compensation. Your favorite engine will say that no, probably, but the position is tricky.
And there is this queen c5 check line. So what's that about? He was saying here.
Yes.
Aromas was saying bishop b3 here.
Yes. Playing always for tempo, and then the white rooks are saying hello to each other. And now perhaps bishop d. No, bishop d4 is not good. Bishop d4 is not good because we have bishop c5.
So now we are okay. So if we just take
Queen takes check and castles. And adios.
it's over.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So bishop d4 is not good in that position, but perhaps we have some other means to attack. But yes, e5, as Milpat said in the comments, should be played one move earlier for white. Not the sacrifice, but be okay. One move later, one move earlier, one move earlier, one move earlier, one move earlier. Yes, perhaps e5 now. No, that's not sensible. f4, b5, and now. Yes, white must do something, and perhaps knight takes b5 is an excellent practical decision, but it's a dubious sacrifice. Dubious but efficient.
Okay, so bd7, e5,
And 5 takes. And now he has played queen e5. Okay, bishop f4, and then what? Okay, bishop c5, standard move, and queen somewhere. Exciting game.
There is pieces pointing everywhere and queens hanging and knights pinned and what are we lacking?
Pins everywhere. As the famous queen e6 is not good. Effective because bishop c4 and we have pressure on f7, and then again the castle is delayed. But queen e7 instead of queen e6 could be a better nuance.
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Bananas.
So do we want to have rook next to the queen?
Rook AE1, perhaps some developing move, but castling is in, or bishop H6 to bishop H6 to.
It's a little bit annoying.
But just a little, because knight G4. Okay, bishop G7. Oh, queen H4. Okay, but the problem doesn't change. The king is still in the middle.
We have one check. Two checks.
Queen takes F7 check, king D8, and queen F4 should be good. King D8 forced. And now we must address the menace of the checkmate on H2. So queen F4, centralizing the queen again and pinning the knight. And that's a messy position.
Yeah.
The queen is attacked, the rook is attacked, and the king is in the middle with rook d1 to follow.
And this one.
Perhaps there is a glitch or not. Is knight f2 advisable or not?
Yeah.
No. No. Knight f2 check. Okay. Rook takes. Bishop takes, and now. No. Yes. Okay. And the material is back, and white should be winning here.
So we don't like knight f2 maybe.
No.
If we didn't miss something.
You can always check with an engine after this analysis, but I'm pretty sure that white is okay here. Yes, the position. I wouldn't like to have such a position in a tight note or in the blitz game, because there is much room for tactical errors.
But anyway, after rook ad1, rook ad1 looks like a strong idea in this position also.
And the king is still stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
And now queen e6 instead of queen e7.
So this was a tempo gain for.
Yes, a tempo gain. Yes.
So this.
So why not immediately queen e7? Now that's the question, because you can have this position black to play here.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
white.
Yeah. So you can gain a tempo.
Yes.
A tempo like this.
And now bishop h6 played. No, the g3, and now black can castle here.
Yeah. So what is the
refutation for q1? Oh, but castle here.
Yeah. Aramas is mentioning something about knight arriving to e4.
Black knight. Rook a e1. But perhaps bishop h6 is more thematic. You instead of knight g3, you don't really want the black king to have a shelter on the card on the. You are down a piece. You must do something. No, that's not a good idea because now I can go crush into f7. We are 3 times on it. Perhaps knight e5 preparing the castle, but bishop b5. Bishop b5 now, check. And now bishop g7. Bishop g7. Bishop takes f6.
So that's
And the position is crumbling.
Yeah.
So knight e5 is not a good idea at all. How do we address the problem of f7? The knight f6 is pinned. This is a slow burning attack. In fact, we have nothing concrete as white, but the king is stuck in the middle, and there is apparently nothing to do with that. For example, bishop e3 is impossible. We are 2 times on the square. E3. Knight g8 is a suicide because bishop g7. How can we castle here? We can't. After bishop h6, it's rather difficult.
So it's interesting position. It seems, yeah. So what game does black have? So he has to exchange somehow, but how?
That's the problem. This is not a game of chess, but a bondage session.
So what's happening after rook b8?
Queen a4, perhaps, or not. Okay, too fast speaking. Let's pretend that white will play queen f3. No, not queen f3 because bishop b7. That's annoying, bishop b7. Okay, stop. Well, rook b8 is not bad at all.
Queen c3.
Queen c3. Yes. And knight f6 is pinned. Yes, I like this move.
Yeah, I was looking at the knight e4, so that was the refutation for knight f4. So then we have queen here.
So now, what do you think of if queen e4? Look, queen e4. What do you think about rook takes f6?
Let's take it back, baby.
Queen takes.
Oh, so not. Yeah, okay. It's not working out.
I don't know, but because we have a tremendous pressure on f7 and the h8 rook is attacked.
Yeah, we cannot give f6 knights away like that.
Yes.
Maybe
rook g8, but you concede the right to, and now bishop g5.
And now you have 3 attackers on f6.
And the queen f6, the knight f6 is pinned.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of the thing.
And we have this rook coming still for the attack.
Yes, and the king is still in the middle of the board.
Yeah. So I don't know how can we turn the tides away. Maybe the opposition is much better for white, or are we just looking with the wrong colored classes? I don't know.
Yes, perhaps, but bishop h6 is definitely a thematic move. You don't want black to escape with the king.
But I guess we expect castling now.
Yes, now yes, and The rhetoric question is a white has white anything for the piece here? The short answer is no. The long answer is no, sir.
Yeah. We have connected rooks.
Okay. Nice attacking ID. Bishop h6, rook somewhere, and knight f5, but it doesn't work because you have an interposition of the knight on g4, knight f6 g4. That ID doesn't work, not yet. Okay, rook a1.
In 7 seconds.
Centralize your pieces, and something will happen.
Han, rook a1 is 7 seconds away.
Oh yes.
Just
Yes.
as long as you stay, I'll be waiting.
Fantastic song. Okay, now the queen is has been driven back on his beginning square. We have still the pin on f6. Anyway, bishop g5 is still good.
And we have this beautiful centralized rooks.
And the rook a8 is a dead piece.
Since this
Perhaps instead of queen d8, perhaps instead of queen d8, no, you can't play rook b8 because the bishop is on f4. Queen d8 is forced. Sorry, lads. Queen f3. Okay.
This reminds me a little bit of my Queen Gambit accepted line where I play Queen f3. This diagonal is pretty strong.
Yes, but
and it's not easy to cover.
The natural move, knight b6, is met by bishop h6, attacking rook and knight. Okay, he sacrificed his rook, but have we got something else?
So let's look at the knight b6.
Knight b6, yes.
So you were talking bishop h6.
Yes.
And now
the queen, the rook is attacked. The knight is attacked, but the bishop c4 is attacked too.
But the rook is hanging over there.
Yes, but is it okay? Say knight takes c4, knight takes c4, bishop takes f8. Okay, you go with this variation. Okay, that's good enough. No, rook e8, rook e8, rook e8, and you have nothing on. You have nothing as white here, but the critical variation is perhaps the other one.
Yep.
That is bishop takes f8, knight d2. Crazy thing.
Crazy.
Queen takes f6.
Crazy for feeling so blue.
And bishop takes f8.
Crazy.
And now black has compensation. Bishop b7. Bishop b7. B.
Yeah, that's not good.
That's technical. Perhaps. But crazy variations. I've warned you.
Okay, so where were we? We were on
Queen f3.
Queen f3.
Perhaps knight b6 is good here.
Yeah. So
We really don't know. We don't use engines.
What's this idea then?
Trapping the
He-
queen with
yeah.
bishop b7.
See how he wants bishop b7 after queen takes a8.
But bishop h6 is an excellent intermediate move. Because here,
After rook d8, what?
after rook d8, we have perhaps some niceties. Okay, bishop b7 is played, but after rook e8, rook d8, rook d8, d8. Okay, perhaps knight e4, knight e4.
This was Aroma's idea to get the knight block.
Yes, yes. And we have an interesting pressure on all the king side.
Does the queen have some other duties on b6 then?
And now,
and what is happening after
just simply rook takes, knight takes.
and f7?
No. Yes, yes, absolutely. And queen takes e8 with mate following shortly. Rook takes f8 or queen takes f8 if you are bombastic.
Very fantastic. We want to give as much material as possible before the mate. That's the goal in my life.
Okay, after the bondage, the treaties. Okay.
Okay, so we don't want to play rook e8. You're saying?
Definitely not.
Okay. Okay, so bishop b7 instead.
Bishop e7. Okay. Now. That's a toughie.
That's what you get when you play 2070 players in Team
No,
League.
that's what happens when you play kurumin. Always that tactical ideas, endless tactics. I love his style. I love the guy.
Okay, so what we're looking at?
Kurumin, if you hear us, hi. So
It's like this, like that.
and queen c6 ideas after the queen's retreat. Nasty.
And these are looking like, sorry, that's not what I meant. Looking like that and that.
Yes, but black is seems to be faster and has more material.
So what's the move then?
Okay.
Queen f4.
Queen f4. Okay.
F4,
After bishop sacks, I will just say officially no. Rook e8. Ouch. Ouch. Stop. Is this sacrifice necessary? Rook takes e8. No, that doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. I'm confused. No, that's not good. That's not good at all for white. So bishop takes f7.
You know.
No, that's a bold move.
Yeah, there is.
Yes, there is the ID with queen c4 check, and the knight is pinned. The knight f6 is pinned. So queen c4 check. Yes, that's mate. No, not mate, but queen c4 check, rook e6.
And what then?
Now, yes, what then? But that's the question. Now, Revolution o muerte strikes again. What then? Rook takes f6 is not good. Rook takes e6 is not good. Oh, bloody. Bloody.
And there is no way of removing some defenders as a way of means to
The black's position is too compact. So normally in a normal game, white must lose.
So do we have knight e4 then?
Knight e4, bishop takes.
Oh.
This is an exchange.
And rook takes.
And rook a8, rook a8.
Yeah.
And there is a balance of forces. But okay, rook takes, queen takes is not good. Okay, knight e4, bishop takes. Okay, queen c6. Perhaps bishop takes was better, because this bishop is not doing anything. And then
we were looking at this.
Yes. Or perhaps queen c6 now. Queen c6 and rook a8, that should transpose.
What was your next move?
Don't know, sir. Rook fe1 or bishop g5. Yes.
Oh, he can deck with the queen, okay. So that's no good.
Rook fe1 is forced, perhaps.
And if we go like this.
Okay. Okay. Now this is unpinned. Oh yes, nice idea. But rook takes f6, check, and hasta la vista, baby.
Oh. So we don't want to give the f6 away, you say?
So perhaps that's a tough position anyway. Is king e7 completely mad? Bishop g5. Yes, this is madness.
Now this rook is free for a second.
Yes, and rook f8. Rook f8 to protect. No, rook f8 to protect the knight once more.
Now this start to spin in my head. Okay. So where did we start and how did we get here after 94? So
yes, perhaps a bishop takes e4 is better than queen c6 because you are removing an attacker, and bishop b7 is not a defender.
So now we have knight c5 idea, but it's just one check, and we have to look out for g2 always.
Yes. But
we do have that check.
I think knight d5 is still fine, but you must not take on e6 then. That's not good. Okay, but anyway, you can always take on e6 with check. That's
so now we at least get away from the
and that's because black has chosen to keep the knight e4 alive. Now this is still won for black, but there is lots of work more.
But look at these flies over his king position.
Yes, but at the same time, it is very good for white and very bad because, say, after knight g4, where the bishop h6 does go?
Yeah, that's a question.
Yep. The bishop h6 is struck. And now, okay, let's look. If knight takes h6, rook takes d7, that's okay. And rook g7 is a threat. So this is forced because look, for example, rewind 1/2 move, please. Okay, 1/2 move more. If, for example, a neutral move like bishop d5, there is a nice mate in 2, rook g7 check, and choose your king. Knight takes h7 mate, and if king h8,
it's knight f7 mate.
yes, because
which we can sort of maybe see a little bit later.
yes.
We might see it. I'm not saying we are seeing it, but we might see it.
You are a living spoiler, Haru.
Okay, so what happened was he played knight f8.
And is it good or is it not good? Let's see possibilities. Okay. Rook g7, rook g7, knight f7 mate, hasta la vista, baby. Baboom!
Baboom.
But instead of that, instead of knight f8, that is the final blunder. Okay, knight takes knight takes h6. Now white mistake on this. No, don't know if it is a good move. And rook takes d7 is more juicy.
Okay.
Because now we have knight f8, and this is an.
And we
This
don't
is a.
have the checks since
You
we are
can't-
covering this one also.
Yes.
I was counting on that we can.
But
Pull
rook
the-
takes d7. Rook takes d7.
Okay.
Now rook f8. We must activate all the pieces to foil the attack. Yep.
I think it's Connor now. Do you see it? I think there's not anything here.
I don't see anything for white. And the black pieces are monstrous. Say h3 or h4, your taste. Rook f1 check. Rook knight h2, bishop g1 check. King g3, knight f5 check. King g4. h5 checkmate. h5 checkmate.
Yeah.
That's zany.
That wasn't in the whole army, but almost whole army. This knight was covering this one. This bishop took it, the king away from the back rank.
And in the final position, white has mate in 1. Rook e8. If you can't play a move, but you can't.
Yeah. So this was my pick for my favorite from Team League 65, and I was talking with Henry Armitage.
Henry.
Henry.
Henry. Lovecraftian character. This is the keeper of the Miskatonic Library.
So Knight F8.
And this is the mistake.
Yeah.
Alas.
But there was initiative from the opening, and he was giving material for initiative and doing it.
Yes,
And, it paid off.
Black has lost patience to be perpetually into defense for 20 moves.
Yeah, and aware of the risks on his kings.